the process when they get started is the first thing I'm going to do is help them activate their credit restoration service. So that's going to basically send the message to the attorneys to start working on their credit, to find what's negative, what's positive, and also look for any errors. 1 in 5 people have errors on their report that they don't know of. An error could be anything like a wrong last name, wrong address, any wrong information. It's actually legal for them to have that on you. So some clients, like I said, it's rare, but there are some clients that I personally had that have had a 100-point increase in the first week or two, 50-point increase in the first week or two, and that has nothing to do with disputes. That has to do with the fact that they had errors and we just got those corrected. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to look and see what's there. The attorneys are immediately going to work to correct that. Now, not everyone has errors. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and do the disputes. Like I said, the attorneys are going to send those letters, directly to the client. Typically, it's 7 to 14 business days. But if they want to be, take a little more action and be faster with it, they can actually request them to be emailed to them, which will be 4 or 5 days, I believe, right now. Because of COVID, we're a little bit, there's a lot of people getting their credit restoration right now because they're realizing the importance, of what's happening in our country at the moment. So typically the slowest amount of time would be 5 days. They can print the letters out themselves, sign them, send them. All the instructions are there as far as the addresses to the bureaus. All they got to do is the stamps in the envelope. That's the part they play. So that's pretty much the process. We're going to continue to dispute. So we're going to, and this is the reason why a lot of people hire a company like ours and don't try to do it themselves, because it's not just a one shot and you're done. Okay, I sent a dispute letter. Oh man, everything came back verified. This sucks. I'm not going to get an increase in my credit. And that's not true. For me, it took 3 months of consistent dispute letters for me to get 14 medical collections deleted off my TransUnion. And they have not returned, which, by the way, our company also offers a guarantee as long as they're enrolled with us. If any negative item ever pops back up, like, how a collection company might resell it and like rename it and then it'll be back on their report. If that ever happens, our company will sue the Bureau $1,000 per negative item on the client's behalf. So that's security, because I've spoke to a lot of clients who've been through that and they're like, I went to this company, I paid all this money up front, and then all these items just came right back. So that's a really good peace of mind. But that's basically, the process is super simple. Once the 45 days is over, they're going to receive results from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian by mail. And then they're just going to let me know. I keep in touch with them, all my clients, at least on a monthly basis. More than that, sometimes I'm a little annoying with that. Like, I'll be messaging them, how's it going? Did you send your letters? So once they get the results, they're going to email those to our company, which I provide the email address and all that. And then they go ahead into their Smart Credit, which I forgot to mention. We offer credit monitoring as well through Smart Credit. So this will show them their auto score, their insurance score, their hiring index score. It is very in-depth and detailed. So they're going to be able to see all that. They can even see how many collections, public records, judgments, whatever they have, they'll be able to see it there. So they're going to be able to see in that website, after the results come in, how much their score has increased or if they had a decrease. Sometimes they do have a decrease because of something they didn't tell me, like maybe they had a late payment, they don't want to tell me. So that's pretty much the process. It's pretty simple. Just making sure that they're consistent and that they're actually sending the letters and they're letting me know what's going on, keeping me in the loop.
I love it. So I actually got a few questions for you. So there's a few things. One, are any of your clients allowed to do maybe like an a la carte style of the services and just kind of pick what they want?
We do have a few services that are a la carte, but not all of them. You can do the credit monitoring by itself, the Smart Credit. So if you just, maybe you don't have negative items, maybe you only use Credit Karma, maybe you want something better, you can do just that. We also offer, like I mentioned, the secured credit card. That's an a la carte item they can do. That's separate. So they can put, I believe, as low as, it's between $100 and $200 is the minimum on that, through First Progress. And then what else do we have? We have a Credit My Rent program for anyone who's renting. They can go back as far as 2 years in their rental history and get that added to their report. That's what I did, and I had a pretty good increase in my score. Of course, assuming all their payments are on time. Rental payments, you don't want to report it if it's going to be late. But obviously, we also have a program with the Credit My Rent where you can just do it moving forward, like on a monthly basis. That's like $6 a month. $6-7 just for them to report every month, and that's a positive trade line. So we're not just taking away the negatives.